15-second victory over the weekend. Can you give us a little description how it all got set up and went down?
The fight went down like this. I mean, my opponent came forward. You know, I was able to hear his corner. They were screaming, you know, get at him right away, no respect. So from there, I faked a takedown. I faked a shot, see how he would react, and he was very alert, very reactive. So then I faked the shot again through a right hand, left hook, and then, I mean, he was down from there, and the fight actually lasted 10 seconds, but the referee took an extra 5 seconds. That was ridiculous. He should have stopped the fight. You know, as I'm hitting my opponent, I'm looking at the ref. I'm like, listen, he's out, he's finished. And he's like, keep working. He's still moving. I'm like, he's moving, but he's not conscious. You know how someone moves when they're not conscious? That's what happened. So yeah, 15 seconds knockout. So I'm grateful, you know, that I got out of there with no injuries, and I just want to compete again as soon as possible.
So talk about your current winning streak, and where do you want to go from here?
I honestly I just want to stay active, and I'm working on myself. I'm focused on myself. I just want to become the best David Loiseau possible, the best fighter I could be, and, you know, just working daily on my weaknesses. You know, I'm becoming comfortable being uncomfortable. You know, every day I work on my groundwork, my wrestling, you know, even my strengths, but a lot on my weaknesses. So I just want to be the best I could be, and wherever that takes me, I'll go.
So many things have changed in the world of mixed martial arts from when you first got in the sport in the year of 2000 to where it is right now in 2013 with the UFC, especially with their 20th anniversary. Do you have to change as a fighter, or do you still have what it takes to compete on the elite level?
100% you have to change. You have to adjust. That was probably the reason why I've had a few losses in the UFC, because I had a system and I was stuck with my system. I did not follow, I didn't follow the game. You know, the game was evolving, and I did not evolve as the game was evolving. So for the past 3 years, I mean, I've been doing very well because I've been, you know, following the game, you know, just working a lot on my jiu-jitsu, wrestling, my striking. And man, this game is evolving so fast. The fighters are 10 times better than they were before. So to still stay alive in the fight game, you gotta keep working daily.
The UFC is approaching their 20th anniversary with Georges St-Pierre headlining the event at UFC 167. As a mixed martial arts fan, what is the most incredible moment you ever saw take place in the octagon? The one moment where you jumped out of your seat and said, oh my God, did that really just happen?
I mean, there's a lot of great moments, but a moment that I was part of is when Georges St-Pierre walked out to fight Matt Serra the second time in Montreal at the Bell Center. That was the first UFC in Canada at the Bell Center. And it's a moment that I'll never forget, because, you know, when George walks out and I'm behind him, I'm always, you know, saying some stuff that he's used to hear. And it was pointless for me to say anything, because the sound, the crowd, the roar from the crowd, it was incredible. It was crazy. I have goosebumps right now thinking about it, because the fans were crazy. The energy was insane, and that's a moment that I'll never forget.
Do you have a favorite fight that you saw in 20 years of mixed martial arts action in the octagon? A favorite one of all?
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. The most recent one is Diego Sanchez, Gilbert Melendez. I mean, these guys, that's what Gilbert said it. He said, that's what happens when you put two Mexicans in a cage. These guys fight. Mexicans have the biggest heart, you know, and they're amazing fighters. They went out there and they fought hard. Shogun and Dan Henderson, and also John Jones versus Gustafsson. Great fights, amazing fights, very solid.
Thank you for your time.
I appreciate it.